Hey, what's going on, guys? Crixino here, bringing you another video. The first weekend of the beta is finally over, and it was a great one. This is going to be some gameplay of me playing on the map Gibraltar. I'm going to be playing Hardpoint, and I'm going to be using the STG 44, which is an AR, and it's a pretty dang good gun. But this weekend was great. I've been playing it a bunch, and I have a bunch of gameplay to share with you over the next few days before the next weekend of the beta. And in this video I'm going to be trying to give you some tips for this next weekend so you can succeed for the second weekend of the beta. If you're on Xbox, it'll be your first weekend, and just follow these tips and you'll have a solid weekend of playing. Now I'm going to get into this. For the first, I'm going to go over the maps and what guns are typically ran on these maps. On the first map, I'm going to talk about Ardennes Forest. This is the snowy type map, and this map is pretty well balanced for ARs and SMGs. It has some pretty long lines of sight on the left and right side, and then in the middle of the map, it's pretty close quarters, so you can probably use an SMG and get some kills with those. Now onto the second map, Pointe du Hoc. This map is all close quarters, and I would say you really need to use SMGs and shotguns on this map for the most effectiveness, because I've had my best games with SMGs on these maps and getting the most kills on these maps because it's pretty small, and around every corner it's all just close quarters, and whoever gets the first shot usually wins. Now onto the next map, Gibraltar. This is probably the most dynamic map because it has elevation and people that are going to be coming from above, below, and this map is typically great for ARs, snipers, but SMGs can be good if used properly. But this map is great for ARs and snipers because there's a lot of long lines of sight, and that's usually what's ran on this map. Now I'm going to go into each weapons class and tell you which weapons are usually the best and what people have been using in the beta so far. For the ARs, there's really no contest. The STG 44 is a laser beam and probably the most powerful AR in the game so far. Nothing compares to it. The M1 Garand, no. The first AR that you get in the game, no, it shoots too slow. The STG 44 has a pretty good rate of fire, and it's pretty accurate. Not much recoil. And then now the SMGs, it can go for up to, it's up for debate. The Type 100 is probably my favorite because it has a solid fire rate, not too quick, not too slow, and it's pretty accurate at longer ranges. Now some people like the PPSH. I've seen Scump use it and just kill with it because the fire rate is a lot faster, but the recoil is a little bit higher. If you can control that recoil, that gun can just melt people. Now onto the shotguns. In my opinion, the best shotgun is the Winchester because it gets me the most kills, or one-shot kills, and it has more ammo and a clip before I have to reload again. It is a pump-action shotgun, so it does take a second after you shoot that first bullet. Now to the snipers. By far the best sniper is the Commonwealth. The other one's a semi-automatic, and you just get hit marker after hit marker after hit marker. So the Commonwealth gives you the best chance for one-shots. And by the way, while we're talking about these guns, I want to let you know that you need to mix and match the divisions and the basic trainings with weapons to make the class you're most comfortable with. So most people, before the beta even started, thought that the only way you can use the infantry division is if you use an AR, if you use the mountain division, all you can use is snipers. But we found out in the beta that there's going to be more customization than what we thought. So with the airborne class, which most people associate with the SMGs, you get an SMG suppressor, which is just for SMGs, but there's also other levels to that. So like second, third, and fourth level, you get faster speed. You can mantle over objects a lot quicker with this class. So if you like that class, like that division, we found out that you don't have to just use it for the SMGs. You can put an AR on that class. Now, granted, you won't get to use the SMG suppressor, but you will get to use all the other perks of that division. So if you like more of the stealthy type play, like the Dead Silence or Ghost, you can use the Mountain Division, which is typically a sniper division, but you can put an AR and SMG on that class and get the Ghost and Dead Silence for that class. If you like Flag Jacket, you can use the Armor Division and just put any weapon on there. So just make whatever class you like, just make it so you're comfortable. And there's also going to be some basic trainings. There's one called Hustle that lets you reload a lot quicker. There's one called Gunslinger, which allows you to run, and while you're running you can basically have like steady aim and just shoot while you're running. And there's a bunch of other stuff. Espionage, if you damage somebody, it shows up on your team's mini-map until they're killed, which is very helpful. If you get killed, your teammate can just clean them up because they can see them on the radar. Now I'm going to get into something that I believe is the key to succeed in this game, or basically any COD game. Awareness is key. Awareness is key to succeed. So in TDM, you need to be able to learn where your enemies are going to be coming from. So if your team's on one side of the map, you should know that they're going to be coming from the other side of the map. Now in Domination, you need to learn where the spawns are going to be for each flag. Now this is going to take some time and just getting some experience in playing the game. But this next one, like, this is my game mode. I love Hardpoint. And people just need to learn where the rotations in the next Hardpoint are going to be. And some of your team needs to stay at the hardpoint it's at right now. And some of you just need to rotate to the next spot because it goes in the same order every single time. And if your team's going to win the objective, being at the objective as soon as it switches will give you the best chance at winning. And you'll get the free score streak points of 100 points. So learn to rotate. Also, guys, another thing about getting points for score streaks, one easy way to get score streak points is to shoot down the enemy radars. They are just so easy to shoot down. I believe I do so in this gameplay if it hasn't happened already. But shoot them down because you get 150 points for each one you shoot down. And that is big. Awareness is the biggest key in COD because knowing where your enemy is going to come just gives you the upper hand, and you can just aim down sights, waiting for them to come because you know they will be coming from there, and just pick them off as they come through. I hope these tips helped. Please let me know in the comments section if you're going to be playing for this next weekend on Xbox or PS4. And please hit that like button, subscribe, and hope you guys have a wonderful day.